Have you ever stayed in a situation longer than you should? Not because you didn't see the signs, not because you didn't feel the discomfort, but because you believed patience would fix it? Give it time, things will change. I just need to be understanding, but deep inside, something felt unsettled. Today, we are going to explore a powerful question. When does patience stop being a virtue and start becoming self-betrayal? There was someone who stayed in conversations that left them drained, stayed in environments that no longer felt safe, stayed in patterns that repeated. Not because they were weak, but because they were patient. They believed in people. They believed in change. They believed in endurance. And patience is a beautiful thing. The Bible reminds us in Galatians chapter 6 verse 9, "Let us not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Patience builds character. It strengthens faith. It teaches endurance. But here is the truth we must understand: not every situation is meant to be endured indefinitely. There comes a moment, a quiet, internal shift, when patience begins to feel different. It no longer feels peaceful. It feels heavy. You begin to notice the same issues repeating, the same conversations going nowhere, the same emotional exhaustion returning again and again. And yet, you stay. Not because things are improving, but because you are hoping they will. Let me ask you something. Have you ever ignored something you knew wasn't right, just to keep the peace? If that's you, pause for a moment. Be honest with yourself. Because awareness is where clarity begins. At first, patience looks like strength. But over time, it can quietly become silence when you should speak, tolerance when you should set boundaries, endurance when you should step back. And without realizing it, you begin to ignore your own voice. The Bible says in Proverbs chapter 4 verse 23, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." Guarding your heart requires wisdom. It means knowing when to stay, and when staying is no longer healthy. There was a moment, a turning point, when they finally asked themselves, "Am I being patient, or am I ignoring what I feel?" And that question changed everything. Because patience should never require you to betray yourself. It should never require you to ignore your values, suppress your truth, sacrifice your peace. Let's talk about red flags. Red flags don't disappear with time. They repeat. They return. They reveal patterns. And when patterns remain unchanged, patience does not fix them. The Bible reminds us in Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1, "There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens." That includes a time to stay and a time to release. If you are constantly waiting for change, but seeing no growth, then you are not practicing patience. You are enduring misalignment. Let me gently say this: waiting should bring peace, not confusion. Take a moment right now and reflect. Where in your life are you waiting, but not growing? True patience is rooted in wisdom. It allows space for growth. But it does not ignore truth. Self-betrayal happens quietly. It does not announce itself. It happens when you know something is wrong, but stay silent, feel discomfort, but dismiss it, see patterns, but hope they disappear, and over time, you begin to lose connection with yourself. But here is the good news: you can return to yourself. The moment you begin listening to your inner voice again, the moment you begin honoring what you feel, you step out of self-betrayal and into clarity. Final reflection: patience is a gift. But wisdom tells you where to invest it. If this message spoke to you, take a quiet moment today and ask, where am I being called to choose truth over comfort? Share your thoughts below. And if you're on a journey of emotional clarity, faith, and growth, subscribe and continue with this series.